When I'm in pain when I when people don't recognize Jesus. So when I used to be so separatist, like or if you don't know Jesus, I'm like, you're not part of my world, right? Or I have nothing to say to you at all, something to that effect. But Jesus doesn't want that because we need to soul win. So soul winning is so important in Christianity. So meaning that we need to tell them the truth. Hence, preaching is so important. You see, people are preaching, and I wanted to do that, to preach on the street or in anywhere, or knock on the door and preach. But I can't preach because I'm a woman, and I'm still asking God. I'm wrestling with Him. I'm asking Him because if you do, maybe He'll let me. Then I'm not gonna sin, and you know that much. I don't want to be separated from God, so I know I'm gonna go to heaven when I die, and I'm gonna be part of the rapture. But right now, as I don't want to be separate from Him, this life is so important to me too. I want to have peace, and I want to enjoy um, Earth without the world, Satan's world. Right? It's so beautiful without the fleshly world, and I created that since I was young. So having said that, I'm not gonna, you know, cut it off um, through not praying. Even I remember in 2007, I had a store in Kitchener, and every word I asked to people who I encountered Christians, and I remember we praying at my store together. He's like around 70. I wish I could still come and see them. Maybe I should. And they will pray, and I asked them, "How do you pray?" It's always my thing, and I would go in my jeep and pray to God. What's the proper way to pray? The proper way to pray is to worship Him and recognize He's Almighty, that He's God, He created you, and thank Him. And then put all your desires, put all your heartaches to God, and let Him take care of it. Do not put that burden on your heart and grudge it. If somebody hurt you, who cares? Leave it to God. Tell God. And let Him justify you. Let Him redeem you. Forget it. Let it go. You know? I haven't watched that movie, Let It Go, but every time I say that, because I feel off